Thank you to Mike from Queens for the call. Most certainly appreciate you. All right, Ramon, what's happening?
Yo, Anthony, what's going on?
Everything's good.
I've been kind of like working really hard on a story, and I need people's help getting it out there. And it's about something that everybody loves to read called fake news. Um, and I'm calling it the Mattis file. It concerns the guy I told you about him on Saturday, John Mattis, who I was digging through his entire profile and his website. And for somebody who complains that the Russians were sharing fake news on Bernie forums, on his website, he shares a few links to fake news websites in France and in, looks like, Albania somewhere. And this is the guy that the Huffington Post relied on in order to substantiate the story about the Bernie campaign being hacked by Russia.
Uh,
So, please look it up. It's hashtag Mattis file, Mattes. There's, let me just read off the publications that have something to lose from this. So it's the New York Times, U.S. News and World Report, Newsweek, the New Yorker, and the Rachel Maddow Show.
oh, wow.
Yeah, you can get like a real nice brown streak on her pantsuit from this. So everybody, please share hashtag the Mattis file and go and read it. And besides that, I don't want to make it all about me today because I know you have like a lot of fantastic stories going on. So I did look at that video of the Starbucks thing, and one of the funniest posts I saw was these people complaining that Linda Sarsour had complained about the ADL being used to counsel Starbucks on the what's it called, on the sensitivity training or something.
Yeah,
Did you hear about
racial
that?
bias. Like, okay, so they've consulted the ADL for that whole thing.
Yes, and I'd like to propose a compromise. We rent a hotel room where instead of sending the Starbucks people there, we just have a cage match between Sarsour and John Greenblatt, the head of the ADL, and whoever comes out alive, we deport them to Cuba.
So it's kind of a lose-lose situation. Either you just pass
No,
away.
I mean they think Cuba's great. They think Cuba's great. Come on,
Right.
come on. It's a win-lose situation. You know.
Hey, that
Um,
makes sense. Yeah, send them to have a nice little vacation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a great idea. That one's for free. You can take credit for it too, since I'll probably be banned for it. So listen, what else is going on? The whole Korea thing, very, very good news. It begins to make up for the Syria thing. And I think that the unfortunate truth is that nobody's going to see the real significance of it, which is that it'll help us at least start to shift away all of this military spending that we might be doing in Korea. Ramp down the forces there and start, producing more, or actually like curtailing spending as a whole. And Nippon was on earlier talking about how he doesn't, he's not against Democrats or Republicans. I think I'm having trouble seeing the distinction nowadays, and it's, I talk to people on the left, on the real left, not like the Johnson and Johnson left, which is the Democratic Party, and they're frustrated too, and I think that there really is just a uniparty. So something happened in New York State, which I haven't written about yet because I was really busy. And that is that. Have you heard about Cynthia Nixon running for governor?
No, I haven't.
So do you know who she is?
No.
So Cynthia Nixon, who stars as one of the cat ladies from Sex and the City, she's the redhead, is running
Oh,
for governor of New York. She's the gay one now she's gay. I mean, who knows what it was like back then, you know. Maybe it's like gray and gay or something. I don't know what they call it. So anyway, so she's running for governor of New York State. And if you don't know, New York State electoral law allows several different parties to endorse a candidate. And you can vote. Let's say, Anthony, you run as a Republican, but there's the Reform Party. They can cross-endorse you. So you can vote for Anthony as a Reform Party candidate, and then they get ballot access because technically they voted for you, but everything gets added together. So your votes as a Republican get added to the Reform Party, get added to, you know, whatever other party endorses you. So Governor Cuomo, who's running for his third term, he was depending not just on the Democrats renominating him, which he's going to be in a race until September for, but on the Working Families Party and on, I think, the Women's Equality Party. But the Working Families Party, which is a far left party, endorsed Cynthia Nixon. So he can't eliminate her in the Democratic primary. She's in the general election. So the left's ticket is going to be split in New York State this year. And there's a possibility that Cuomo will lose because in upstate New York, he's hated, like nobody likes him. He's basically thought of as the Ebola virus with, you know, pomade or something. So, you know, there's Larry Sharpe is running there. I've been watching his show, trying to help him, trying to share articles about him. So hopefully one day he'll talk to you. I've been trying to tell him to call in your show because it is worth it. I mean, I think you get more people than his show. What do you have, like 200 people watching right now?
Right around that.
Yeah, so I'll try to tell him to call in someday. Hopefully it'll be today. And, you know, that I think is the best hope. You know, we get more options and more people because, you know, we can't have this one party rule where one of them's pretending to be conservative and the other one's pretending to be liberal. So, yeah, that's about it for me.
Well, thank you for the call, man. Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
All right, same to you. All right, shout out to Ramon for the call. You guys check out his article that is in the box right to your left. 702, you're on the line. Who am I speaking to?